Good morning. Accept it. What we have received is not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is from God, so that we may understand what God has freely given us. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. This verse highlights the distinction between the spirit of the world, which represents worldly wisdom and influences, and the Spirit from God, which is given to believers to understand divine truths and gifts, emphasizing that true believers receive the Holy Spirit, enabling them to comprehend the spiritual realities that God has freely provided. This verse emphasizes the difference between the secular mindset and the spiritual understanding which is enabled by the Holy Spirit. The goodness of God towards us is far beyond our human capacity. We struggle to understand it. Our difficulty in understanding God's gift could lead to difficulty in our ability to accept it. At salvation, God puts His Spirit within us, which enables us to understand His love, mercy, and grace. With the Spirit of God in us, we can both comprehend and accept in full what the Father has given to us. Accept it. So again, we're offered choices. We can accept the worldly wisdom and influences, or we can choose to understand the gifts that God has given us. Now, the Holy Spirit is something that enables us to be able to see, understand wise. When you say see, it doesn't always mean with your eyes. Understand what God has provided for us when we have Holy Spirit. But the thing about it is, sometimes it's difficult for people to understand that. And when it's hard for you to understand something, you could really lose out on a blessing. And that's what it's saying here. We have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is God. Which one do you want to choose? I think we've seen all this time what would be the right way to choose. And what it's saying is that accept it. Like, we have a choice. We always have a choice. It's just, what are you going to do? No. God has provided us with His Holy Spirit that enables us to understand everything we need to know about Him. His love, His mercy, His grace. So with that in us, then we can comprehend what it is that He's trying to teach us. So, good morning. Well, today's my daughter's birthday, my oldest daughter. Yeah. You know, the stick figures. They will not allow me to post pictures of them. I get it because of everything that happens around here. But I'm so proud of my girls. Both of them. So very proud. Today, many, many, many years ago, I became a mother. So now, every time it's their birthday, when we go places, I tell people it's my birthday too, because technically it is. You'd be surprised. They're like, okay, here. Ask and you shall receive. I know. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love my kids so much. I have a doctor's appointment this morning, a follow-up to the eye surgery. And everything's been going pretty good. So my eyes are staying kind of dry a little bit. Well, my eye. And I guess, I'll talk with him about it. And I'm having issues because I have these glasses on. You know, generally I don't need my glasses to read. So, but I can still see with these glasses. You know, I sit back and it's way over there I'm reading from. I am having such difficulty these days. So I guess that kind of, it corrects some things or whatever. And then once this eye gets finished, then it'll put it all together and one will be for this and one will be for that. Distance or nearness and whatever, get it together. Because that's a hot mess over here. Okay, like it's not usually. Anyway, so I'm gonna go do that, and then after that, I'm on vacation for the next few days. So we're gonna celebrate my daughter. Do some things for her, go to a play. I know we're gonna go out to eat, probably have breakfast as well. But just things to celebrate her. The thing is, I celebrate my children all the time. And they celebrate me all the time. We don't wait for special occasions or anything, because we do for each other constantly. And that's the way it should be. Remember that thing I keep telling y'all about? That thing about being kind. We're kind to each other all the time. I expect y'all to do that. Be kind. Be kind. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey, one time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey, one time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey, we're sitting in darkness. Ooh. Y'all have a great day. Be kind.